Hello, my lovely peaches. It is Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. It's 1:40 p.m. This is part 4 of living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And what I want to add is part 4, specific person. So thank you for the clarity. Thank you for the clarity. I have listened to so many different teachers. If you're really interested in what teachers I have been learning from over the last 10 years, or really not 10 years, it's like 30. I mean, I'm 45 years old. I've been studying a variety of things for so long, like 20 years at least, that I've been interested in what's going on with me. How do I heal? And like I've said, a lot of my experiences have been trying to manifest relationships with specific people. For whatever reason, I've chosen those specific people. I mean, the reality of specific person, I think, is that we all pick specific people. Eventually, I think, we get to like the one specific person we want, even if it's like a serial monogamous type of, well, it was this specific person at this time, and then it was that specific person, and there's been enough variety in my life for me to really, really, really come down to the whole question of, why do you want a specific person? Can you manifest a specific person? A lot of times, yes. What I've ultimately have come to believe, at least right now, October 1st, Tuesday, it's 2019, or if you want to, Rosh Hashanah was yesterday, which is 5,780 now. So it's like really, even the year you say is kind of arbitrary. But, what I think is so, so, so vastly more important than the question of, can you manifest a specific person? Should you manifest a specific person? First is why. Why do you want a specific person? What if we just get general? Like, say, specific person as in the specific person who's going to be my specific person, although I'm filling it in with what I care about. So I think a lot of times we get hooked on a specific person, and we feel like that specific person has the specific unique qualities that we specifically need. But when we find ourselves in these situations where specific person is not lining up with what we specifically need, well, often we go through all kinds of hurdles, hoops, challenges, compromises, self-abandoning, controlling someone else, trying to control yourself, trying to tell yourself should've, could've, would've, ought to, get better, do this, like you might be someone who loves doing X, and your partner is like totally not into that, and so you've told yourself that doing X is now somehow bad. They've convinced you, or maybe, conventional society says it's bad, so you're like, well, they're right, because look, everybody else agrees, when really it's just what you want to do. It's who you want to be. So this part 4 for me is to say, this most important specific person in your life really needs to be you, and then the relationship with your inner being, or your vibrational being, your higher being. Because if you make that relationship primary, like what I talk about, the third entity of we being a relationship that you can invest in, feels so amazing, and I love it. And then there's specific person Val over here who's like, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. And I'm trying to tell myself that I am going to manifest him to basically change. So what I have said in several videos is, if me allowing myself to say, I absolutely, like, for me, specific person is all about, I have to be the specific person that I care about first. So I want to be someone's spouse. I love being a mother. I want to be with someone who values family time with me and my children. I want to be with somebody who's romantic and wants time just me and him alone. I want somebody who has zest for life. I'm trying to show the lines. I want somebody who believes that being happy is a valuable and important part of life. I want somebody whose definition of success includes his spouse, his playing music, his hanging out with his friends, his doing time for other things. These are things that I value. So my specific person has to have those qualities.